Panuco, an old man who wants to light up again. Hello and welcome. In the following minutes, we're going to share how we are going to build a Panuco integrity system. The Panuco field is located on the Caribbean coast of Mexico, very close to the city of Tampico, in the state of Tamaulipas. It has an area of 1,839 square kilometers and has 186 active heavy oil wells, which flow to 20 collection stations and then to 5 collection stations, from which the crude is delivered to a central storage and dehydration station. From this, crude oil is pumped to the Madero refinery through an 18-inch and 47.8-kilometer long pipeline, where 4 heating stations are located, each keeping the oil flowing. In total, the field has 54 storage tanks of 1,000, 2,000, and 5,000 barrels each, 4 tanks of 55,000 barrels, 12 heaters and ovens, 10 separators, and 880 kilometers of pipelines. Our history begins in 1904, when the production of the fields of the Panuco block began, where more than 1,600 wells have been drilled. In 1924, a maximum production of 291,542 barrels of oil was reported. In March 2013, Petro SPM was born as a joint venture with Petro FAC and Schulenburg SPM to take over the development of the Panuco contract area. In October of 2017, Schulenburg SPM is left alone with the activity of Petro SPM. An integrity incident consists of the loss of primary containment of a substance or process material. To avoid this, we need to have equipment and pipes in good conditions and good operating practices to manage their integrity. In 2016, we conducted a gap analysis between the way Panuco was operating and our integrity and safety standard process, as well as our operation and maintenance standards, also known as PSIM and POM. We found that Panuco, being a field with production facilities with more than 40 years of use, the majority of their equipment was generally deteriorated. In addition, Panuco did not have formal operating practices for the efficient management of integrity. Both circumstances placed us in the condition of high risk of affecting the environment, perhaps localized, due to the loss of hydrocarbon containment. The foregoing led us to implement a gap closure plan that would allow us to improve the management of integrity in order to reduce the risk to an acceptable level. The first thing we did was identify our greatest dangers and evaluate the associated risks. We found 5 major hazards on which we decided to take action, formulating additional control measures. We also made an inventory of all the conditions of our facilities that we did not feel comfortable with, which we call substandard conditions. Once identified, we prioritize and group them by their cause. The 2 things allowed us to know what we should focus on for an efficient management of the integrity of our field. First, and knowing that PSIM and POM clearly indicated what was expected of us, we decided to build 5 integrity practices that will show us how to meet those expectations. These are the static equipment integrity practices, pipeline integrity, maintenance, change management, and document management of the integrity system. In addition, we developed a technical guideline for the preparation of operational procedures. With these 6 initiatives, we expect to manage major hazards in order to reduce the risk and comply with their legal and corporate integrity requirements. Then, understanding that we had to attack the causes of the substandard conditions, which clearly showed us what had been done before our arrival, we developed 7 technical specifications to ensure the quality of the repairs, inspections, and other key activities that were developed on our facilities. These are the technical specifications: inspection, repair, and construction of tanks, inspection of process pipes and pressure relief devices, repair of processing pipes, painting equipment, pipes, and metal structures, and receipt and acceptance of materials. In this way, we managed to have more specific guides to carry out the activities indicated by the practices to meet the expectations of PSIM and POM in Panuco. Also, seeking to land more the indications of the practices of integrity and static equipment and pipelines, we developed a corrosion management strategy for Panuco. Within it, from the identification of threats of internal and external corrosion within our equipment, we evaluate the risks and formulate measures of mitigation, inspection, and monitoring to manage them properly. This meant developing the inspection plans for our separators, tanks, furnaces, and heaters, which we transferred to Facility Works, our computerized tool for the administration of maintenance and inspection work. All of the above required an executional plan, which is why we developed our Plaki, the 5-year plan of Panuco integrity. In it, we specify all the activities necessary to comply with the integrity practices and the corrosion management strategy, with which we expect to manage integrity risks in a planned, logical, and prioritized manner. The Plaki contemplates activities for the following 5 years and establishes the guidelines for its administration, financing, execution, and control. In parallel, to comply with what is indicated in the maintenance practice, for the first time, a master list of Panuco equipment was prepared, from which we could analyze the criticality of our equipment and define the maintenance plans focused on reliability. With them, we will move gradually to do more preventive than creative maintenance, in order to move towards a more reliable operation with fewer surprises, where planning and programming will prevent reaction and improvisation. It's all a change of culture. All of Panuco's equipment, including static ones, now have inspection and maintenance plans loaded in Facility Works, which allows us not only to efficiently manage them, but also to construct the history of each team. Based on this information, we can optimize inspection and maintenance activities and improve the reliability of our operation. This is what we're doing in Panuco. Now ask yourself, what is your role in the integrity of your operation? What tools are you counting on in order to do so? We want to share our experience with you and invite you to share your doubts and experiences with us. Thank you for your time.